Today on Wealth Nation, the power of a personal brand. We often confuse our reputation as our personal brand, but that's not true. Everyone has a reputation. The first impressions you make, the relationships you form with managers and peers, and how you even communicate, all of these things impact how others see you. Your personal brand, on the other hand, is much more intentional. It is how you want people to see you. To start building your personal brand, figure out what drives you. What motivates you to get up in the morning and to go to work? What skills are you curious about but have yet to build? What subjects pique your interest? Next, align your values to your organization's goals. Say your organization regularly brings the most cutting-edge new products to market and values leaders who challenge the status quo and think outside the box. You see yourself as a creative person who loves solving complex problems. Given that, you may decide on innovator as your key personal brand attribute. Just like in the commercial world, a brand has no value unless people are aware of it. To increase your visibility, create a stakeholder map. It should be a simple list of people you want to know or people who can help you progress at the organization or cause that you're concerned with, or an intricate document that highlights how others might be able to advocate for you. Finally, reach out to people you want to connect with. When you meet them, use the opportunity to highlight your skills and interests and how these competencies might benefit them and their work. Let's talk about choosing experts to assist you. Finding the right experts to work with you feels like a weight lifted off your shoulders and gives you that solid feeling of confidence in your belly. The purpose of having an expert is to leverage someone else's skills and experience to accelerate growth and even improvement, or add capacity in your organization. Knowing which expert you should hire doesn't mean that you can abdicate, though. The right expert engages you in the work at the level to accomplish the agreed upon outcomes. Even if you do engage a completely done-for-you agency, they need to involve you in making sure their work continues to be aligned with your business goals, which, we all know, can change. Scorecards can be essential tools as well. In this case, you might even check out previous blogs for details about using scorecards. What are the questions to ask before hiring out? To find the right expert, you likely already have some kind of checklist you use or criteria you consider. Typically, that list is focused on the area of expertise itself, so in addition to your list, also use these questions to ensure the best fit for your expert you want to hire. What outcomes do you want? To borrow the words of Brené Brown, paint it done. That is, don't just say we want to increase our social following by 15% or we want to launch a website. Consider what the context is around that goal. What will you do with it? Saying you want a picture of trees is one thing, but saying that you want the happy little trees to be thriving in a fantasy world of Tolkien paints the picture more clearly. Do you need strategy, planning, implementation, or all three? In my experience, there is rarely one person who is excellent at all three of these. Typically, to get all three done, well, it'll take a team. A clear understanding here can help define project phases and qualify the answer to which expert should you hire question. What does your team want to do? What do they not want to do? A common friction point with external agencies is stepping on toes with the in-house team. Having candid conversations about what the team wants to do and what they don't want to do, and where the capacity constraints are, will certainly help the agency's work and help them work well with the internal team. How experienced are you and the team in working with external experts? If you already have clearly defined processes and ways of engagement with external agencies, well, then you don't necessarily need that external expert to help guide you. If you aren't very experienced, or if you've had poor experiences, poor results, then it would be beneficial to find an expert that can bring the processes and guide you through the engagement. The benefits of hiring right are something we need to consider. Because when you know which expert you should hire, you can get stuff done. You can accelerate growth and improvement, and allow the expert to come into your organization and leave it better than they found it. Plus, you avoid all the downsides of struggling through working with the wrong expert. Now consider wealth creation. Do you need experts? They certainly make the path much more exciting, much more rewarding, and considerably more rapid.